Greetings, fellow Earthlings and viewers across the World Wide Web. This is Tune 215, and right now we are in the state of Washington. We're currently in the city of Vancouver. We're going to be doing a driving tour of a neighborhood called Shumway, Shumway, Shumway. We're about 3 minutes away from our desired destination. It's 51 degrees outside right now. We're at 19th and Broadway. We're passing Paul's Restaurant and Lounge on our left. We got law offices on our left-hand side. We have a cannabis dispensary on our left-hand side. We got Panic Law on our right-hand side. We're at 20th. We're in the Uptown Village area, heading towards Shumway. Insurance buildings on our left. They look like regular residential homes, but I guess the doctors, the lawyers, and all that buy these buildings that are on the main street, probably because of traffic, and to get more clientele, whatever. And then they turn them into businesses. We're at 24th from Broadway. On our left, we had a chiropractic, massage and acupuncture building. Walgreens Pharmacy on our left. We're at 25th and Broadway. We got another chiropractor on our right. It goes to show you, we just passed about a dozen chiropractic offices. As I said chiropractic offices. We got the Vancouver Fire Department on my left-hand side. On our right-hand side, we got First Church of Christ Scientists. All are welcome. When I got to like the west side of the country, I would probably even say like the northwest. I've been seeing a lot more Church of Scientists or First Church of Christ Scientists or Church of Scientology or Church of... So a lot of things I've seen related to church and scientists. Very interesting. We're not far from downtown, from the historical museum, and so on. All right, we're going to continue traveling forward after this light turns green. We're on 4th Plain, the intersection of Broadway and 4th Plain BV. Wonder what BV means. I would assume Boulevard. BV, 4th Plain Boulevard, but why would they use BV for Boulevard? I guess that's how they wanted to shorten it. 4th Plain Boulevard. All right, so we're about 2 minutes away from our desired destination, and it appears that this is never going to change. There's a female on my right walking around screaming with a dog in her hand. She was just like ranting out. Just, I don't know. She was like, yeah. She was walking with like a little, Pomeranian looking little dog thing. Yeah, she was like making noises. She pointed at us and all. Smart car on my right. We're at 27 from Broadway. We have a Dairy Queen on my left. Grill and Chill. We have the 31 and the 71 bus stop on my right. We're at 28th Street. Going down slowly, be careful. There's a car behind me. He looks like he wants to fly, boy. He mad that I sat there and I casually just went across that little intersection. Some people be out, yo. But you got another lane, bro. Just go right around me. Please don't stay behind me. Just go right around me. There you go. That's the spirit. That's the spirit. Thank you. And that Honda Civic. On my right hand side, we have a junior high school. On our left, we got Cody Staffing. Wow, that's the Shumway Junior High School on my right-hand side, guys. That's cool. We're at 32nd and Main, considering that we're covering the Shumway neighborhood, you know. Now, based on areavibes.com, Shumway comes up as one of the worst neighborhoods here in the Vancouver city area. Now, I'm not sure how accurate that is. Only a resident will be able to verify. We're at 33rd and Main, you got First United Methodist Church on my right. I'm going to make a right-hand turn here on 33rd. All right, so we're in the Shumway neighborhood right now. We're just going to zigzag through the neighborhood and explore, see what it looks like. The sun is setting. We got homes on our left. We got a cyclist that just passed the intersection. We're approaching F Street. Let's make this left-hand turn behind the cyclist. Just because the block is covered in shade. So you guys can see some details. They got shutters on those on my right, but those shutters aren't functional. We're at 34th and F and 34th. We got homes on my right, homes on my left. We got sidewalks, grass-lined sidewalks, vinyl siding homes. I see some brick, shingle rooftops, 1-story, 2-story homes. We're approaching 35th. We're at F and 35th. We're going to continue traveling forward. We got homes on our left, homes on our right. The homes don't look too bad, to be completely honest with you. We're approaching 36. I'm going to make this right-hand turn on 36. F and 36. We got a camper on my right-hand side on the back of a pickup truck. We got a little drip mop, a crink hand on my left-hand side next to the box that he's next to. And he got a longboard out there where he's working on his Jeep. He had a longboard, so he probably rides longboards too. We're approaching G Street. Look at that building on my left-hand side. It looks like it was rehabilitated recently. It looks pretty modern. All right, we're going to make a left-hand turn. We're on G Street now, 36 and G. So key findings based on areavibes.com show that, look at little squirrel dude. I just had to tell the squirrel, to subscribe, turn on his notification bell, tell all the squirrels around the block, around Washington to holler at me. Leave a comment in the comment section. He said, all right. All right, we're at 37th and G Street. I'm going to continue traveling forward. So, Shumway crime rates are 408% higher than the national average. Violent crimes in Shumway are 185% higher than the national average. We're traveling 9 miles per hour. In Shumway, you have a 1 in 9 chance of becoming a victim of crime. So technically speaking, based on that logic, you should be able to send 9 random people to walk around in the neighborhood. One of them is supposed to be attacked. Based on that logic, let's make a right on 38th and G. I don't know if you noticed, I'm driving away from the sun. The sun's on my left, so I haven't really made any lefts yet because I'm trying to avoid the sun so that you guys can get a good view. We got a nice 2-story house on our left. That looks nice. That reminds me of one of those sheds that they make, that they sell. The Amish sell for like $26,000, $27,000, just like that. Brand new. It's just no sheetrock. It's not finished on the inside, but you can pay if you want them to finish it. But for about a good 22, 27 grand, I would say a good 20 to 27 grand, depending on what amenities you add onto it, you can get one of these style buildings made by the Amish, and they make some good stuff. Shumway is safer than 6% of the cities in Washington. Year over year, crime in Vancouver has increased by 9%. We're approaching 37th Street. We're at H and 37th. I'm going to continue traveling forward. We got lawns. There's no sidewalk on this left side. At 3615, they didn't have no sidewalk on the side of the house. But on my right side, they had a sidewalk on the side of the house. So I don't know how that worked out. We got a lot of nice flowers. As you can see, they got parallel parking. This is a 2-way street. We're at 36 and H Street. We got a nice beetle on my left-hand side. Punch buggy, no punch bag. Punch whoever next to you, your mother, your brother, your father, your sister, your niece, your nephew, your cousin, your friend, your family member, anybody. Punch him. Volkswagen Beetle, nice vintage Beetle. Look at this bed of purple flowers over here on my left. Look at that bed of flowers, the blue and the purple. Yeah, that's nice. All right, we're on I Street, 36 and I. I can make a right or I can make a left. What shall I do? I think I shall make a right. Let's make a right. We got the recycling bin on my left-hand side. The recycling reads Vancouver Recycles. Look at that yellow fire hydrant on my right with the street side mailbox. We're at I and 35th and I on my left hand side. It's a no outlet. We're going to continue traveling forward. So key findings based on areavibes.com show that the cost of living in Shumway is 4% lower than the Vancouver average. The cost of living in Shumway is 14% higher than the national average. Shumway housing is 10% higher than the national average. Washington general sales tax is 28% higher than the national average. Washington state income tax is 100% lower than the national average. We're at 34th and I Street. Again, on my left-hand side is a no outlet. I'm not going to go right. The sun is blaring. It has not set yet. I'm not going to go right just yet. We're approaching 33rd Street. We're currently on 33rd and I, as in letter I for igloo, or I sure do hope that you subscribe and turn on that notification bell, or I sure do stutter a lot. I swear. It's like I'm lacking the proper nutrition in order for my brain to operate efficiently. We got a nice classic Ford truck on my right-hand side. Check it out, check it out, check it out. Ford 250. I like the wood on the back. You know, I was thinking the other day, nobody knows this except y'all right now because I ain't even tell Omi this. So the other day I was driving on the highway and I was just thinking, and I was thinking about trucks, you know, because I like cars, I like trucks, I like all that stuff. So I like the old style of trucks where the old ones, like the little small ones, like right here on my right, where they do that. They take off the factory bed and then they build a wooden. Oh, look at this Volkswagen on my right. I like that. Is that a Volkswagen? Is that a Mitsubishi? It's a Volkswagen camper. I like that. And there's a camper on our left. So anyway, I need to regather my thought.
The trucks.
Oh, the trucks, right, my bad. And then I see this classic right here. I'm sorry, y'all. I keep getting sidetracked. I'm like a kid in a candy store. Look at this classic on my right. Man, the sun is whack. Look at that. You see it? You see it? The sun is whack. I'm gonna make a left, y'all. I'm gonna get away from the sun. Hold on, give me a second.
Change the bed of the truck.
All right, let's make this left-hand turn. We're on 31st and 8th Street. Yeah, so what I was thinking was I like that wood style on the old school trucks, right? So I saw some brand new truck drop by. It was like a 2022, and I'm like, damn, that John looked nice. I'm not a big fan of new vehicles, but I appreciated it. We're at 30th and H. So I'm like, man, wonder if that'd be dope if somebody bought a brand new 2022, right? Took the bed off straight from the dealer, and I was literally thinking this. Like, if you go to the dealer and say, yo, can I get like a couple racks off? Can I get a couple thousand off? Because I don't need the bed. You keep the bed. Take that bed off. That's body that I don't need. I'm going to take it off anyway. Take it straight from the dealer. Send it to get some nice, some oak wood. I don't know, like a 2x4, 4x4 or something. I don't know. Frame out a nice bed, like a farm-like bed, and then stain it with like some nice red stain. But it's a brand new truck. It's a 2022 with that old farm style. Then slam it, meaning lower it to the ground. Put like some like 22-inch nice deep dish rim, something crazy. Make it look like nice, you know what I mean? But with that nice, clean stain work. All right, this is a no outlet. We just made a left on 28th Street. I'm going to show you all this anyway because this is part of the Shumway neighborhood. This is one of the dangerous neighborhoods here, guys. I mean, I guess danger is based on perception, but then again, everybody could be inside because they know things pop off. So who knows? I don't know. We're on I and 28th. If you're from this area and you know what it's like, feel free to enlighten us, teach us, let us know in the comment section what type of area it is. To me, it looks like a good neighborhood. It's a move on up from some bad neighborhoods, you know, across the country. This is a lot better. It looks clean. On 27th and I. It looks clean. In front of us is a dead end. Let's go straight to the dead end. It looks clean. I don't see much trash. I don't really see no debris. Got some classics over here on my left. Probably all owned by the same person. Cadillacs and Lincolns and all that. All right, on my right, I'm going to have to go because on my left is a dead end. Yeah, I like that old school style of truck. I like that style. Look at this one on my right. Chevrolet. And there's another one right next to it. It's at a Nova. Let's make this right on H. 26 and H. Look at that house in the corner. Look at that with the sun on my left. You see the sun setting on my left? That's a pretty shot. That's a nice shot. You see the house? They got nice flowers. Red flowers, purple flowers, magenta flowers, blue flowers, pink flowers. Nice flowers. Nice fence in the yard. Something like that is chilling. Nice and simple. And I like how it was in like a no outlet, little dead end area. You know what I mean? That's actually nice. That's actually not bad. We're on 27th and H. That was not bad at all. We got a dog walker on my left-hand side. He looked like Elvis Presley with his glasses on, with that little curl on the front of his head. He had like a little curl. I was waiting for him to go, Thank you. Thank you very much. I know that was a horrible impression, right? The worst impersonator ever. All right, let's continue traveling forward. Some of the houses are painted really nice. Like the details, the accents. They paid attention to the detail when painting the house. We got on the intersection of 29th and 8th Street, AG the Lord's Church on my right hand side. It looks like it could be an Asian church because they got Asian text on the sign. Neighborhood town watch signs. They got driveways, and I see garages. Plenty of houses have garages. Plenty of houses have driveways. Some houses do not have garages. 2-story house on my right. Let's make this left on H and 30th and H. Just make this left. I know the sun's going down, but now it's going down to the point where maybe the trees might block it. Something. Nah, I'm still seeing what y'all seeing. Y'all see smudge. I'm sorry, guys. Let's make this right on G Street. I got a pile of trash on my left, but that doesn't even look like it was dumped. That looks like they're doing a clean out or they're doing some remodeling. We're at 31st, G and 31st. Road closed on my left-hand side. Look at that house on my right. Simple, but effective. And they got shutters on every window, but they're not functional. They're just bolted to the building. However, it's not a bad-looking building. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. It's not bad. It's and it's a corner house. It's a corner house. I don't know how y'all feel about corner houses, but it's a corner house. You got a little property in the background. You see it? It's not a bad house. It's not too detailed in structural design. Like, I would have preferred a little bit more detail. 3101 G Street, Vancouver, Washington. Y'all can look up that property value. Look at the Corvette on my right. Classic. Y'all see that? 32nd and G. I'm going to make this right-hand turn on 32nd and G. .32nd and G. We're approaching H. I think I'm going to make a left though. I just make this left-hand turn on H. All right, so there's an article that comes up December 10th, 2017. Teen girl shot in Vancouver Shumway neighborhood. A teen girl shot here. That sucks. Oh snap, there's a couple classics over here. Oh wow, I have to go over here and take a look at them. There's some Volvos, but I also see something else. I see something that appears to be American. Like an American coupe. Classic, I would say 60s era. Let me make a left. I'm just waiting for cars to pass. Punch buggy, no punch back. Y'all seen that red Volkswagen Beetle right there? Look at right here. Y'all see it? That is sweet. That's a little sweet ride. Check that out. It's a little sweet ride. Took a little picture. Plymouth. And then he got a couple Volkswagens right here. Look at this. Ooh. Couple Volkswagens. Ooh, look at that. A Volvo. I said Volkswagens. Volvos. They were all Volvos. Then he had a whole bunch of Volvos. There's a whole bunch more over here. And he got a nice truck with the bed done like how I like to do, but not wood, but with metal. Look at, wow, look at all these classics. Look at this one right here. This one's a funky looking little car. Wow, that thing is funky. What is it? Dang it, that's neat. I think I want to bust a U-turn just to snap a picture because that's so funky. That's funky. I never heard of that. I don't even know what it is, but I'm going to snap a picture of it. I'm going to put this on the Toon Be Chillin' Instagram. TOONBECHILLIN. Toon Be Chillin'. 3301, you got some nice cars, dude. Try to take a picture. That's a weird looking little car. Oh, it's a Volvo. It's a Volvo too. I mean, that should have made sense because he's a Volvo guy. It seems like he got like 9 Volvos and he got that one lifted truck, a Toyota. I'm surprised that he got that Volvo wagon. That look nice. It's like a 70s wagon. I'm surprised that he didn't get a Volvo pickup truck and lift it. You know what I mean? Since he got like 9 Volvos. Okay. I'm gonna go right here on F Street, 33rd and F. There's a dude on my right spitting out some stuff. He looked like he got winded, like he got tired. Woman dies in Orchard House fires. New Year's fire damaged Vancouver home. Doesn't seem to be any modern crime going on here. We're at F and 34. 34th and F. We're approaching 35th, F and 35th. We're going to slow down here. Look at those shutters on my right. Wow, I've never seen shutters like that. They got little trees cut out in the shutter. That's so cool. In the design, there's like a little Christmas tree cut out in each and every shutter. That's neat. That's a first. And you guys know I pay attention to shutters. That's the first time I've ever seen a shutter design like that. That's cool. It's creative. Got a camper on our left-hand side. Let's make this right on 36. No, we already went through 36. Because that was the dude that was out there working on his car. Look at this right here. Yo, there's a lot of classics over here. A Datsun. Ooh, coupe 510. That's nice. If it's stick shift, that's a keeper. We're at F and 37th. 37th and F. Let's continue to travel straight. Former Washington House Speaker Robert Bob Schaefer passes away in 91, 1 month ago. Posted by the Columbian. We're at F and 38th. I think I shall make a right here. All right, we're at G. Let's make this left on G. We're approaching 39th and G. Let's make this right-hand turn. We got a car coming on my left. The sun's still setting on my left, so it's blinding me. Let's make this right-hand turn. So we're not far from Seattle. Not far from Seattle at all, you know, because Seattle is in Washington. I'm going to make this right-hand turn. We're passing G&G Property Management. They're at 3813 8th Street location on our left. Shumway. Welcome to our neighborhood. There was a neighborhood sign. That was cool. We got that F350 XLT Lariat full extended cab. We got street side mailboxes. We had a black house on our left with black siding. So all this on my left, all these blocks are no outlets because that's the freeway. Neighborhood runs right next to the freeway. We're at 37th and H. We're going to continue to travel forward. All right, we're at 36th and H Street. There's a classic on my right we can check out. Right here. Right here on my left-hand side, right behind this truck. You see that classic right there on my left? That's nice. A Plymouth. The house on my right, like modern. It looked like they modernized several homes in the neighborhood. Probably, I don't know, renovated them. Maybe they rehabilitated them and sold them. Maybe if this was probably a troubled neighborhood, if it was, I mean, I'm saying if it was. I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt. Because it doesn't look troubled, to be honest, in my personal opinion. What do you guys think? Does this look like a bad neighborhood? I got a cyclist on my right. On 35th and G. The intersection of 35th and G Street. The home seem presentable. There's no real debris. I don't see any like graffiti in this area. I don't really see any abandoned houses. The cars look like they're in tip-top shape. The pedestrians that are walking by look like civilized people. We're at 34th and G. We had another drip crink. I take the graffiti part back. I saw 2 drip crink hands in the neighborhood. Oh, this is the dude with all the Volkswagens right here on my left. You remember? Right here on my left. Yeah, then we got the pickup truck on my right. All right, we're going to continue traveling straight so we don't look like we're stalking this man's vehicles. And he's going to think that we're like trying to Nicolas Cage, going in 60 seconds, his whips. We got that nice old school little Nissan truck on my right. It got a turbo intercooler on it. Oh, snap, he got turbo on that little pickup. We're at 32nd and G. Nitro. Too fast. Too curious. We're approaching H Street. The letter H, as in, how come you haven't subscribed yet? Huh, silly? Right, let's make this right-hand turn here once again. On H, you remember what H was for. You remember? How many times do I got to tell you to subscribe? Huh? You see, that was H. See, that was a good way to use H. Let's make this right on 31st. Look at this house right here on the corner. Nice examples of properties. Nice, simple homes. It's not bad, man. G, 31st and G. We're coming up to an RV. Oh, yeah. There's the pile of trash on my right. Yup. We're at 30th and G Street. We got an RV over here on my left, and it's hooked up to power. And that thing clean. E350, and it's small. I'm loving how tiny it is. Oh, man, that's decent. And it looked like they may have another RV camper over there covered up. We're at 29th Street. We're going to continue traveling forward. 29th. A lot of vegetation, a lot of plants, a lot of greenery. You see it everywhere? There's greenery everywhere. Or burgundy, or blue, the colorful flowers, because now it's springtime, so you got a lot of colorful flowers. I don't see people outside, though, like soliciting. I don't see people hanging out. I don't even see young people. I've rarely seen any basketball courts. Basketball courts usually signify youth living in the community. I've rarely seen young people. Look at this window right here. This is what I noticed. When I drive by this house, this is the type of person I am. I noticed the window, the design, like the circular design of the window, which intrigued me. Wow, that's a beautiful dog, too. You see this window right here? You see it? You see it, right? That circular window, that's decent. I like that. It's like an oculus, like an oculi or whatever you want to call it. That one window that looks out, I think it's decent. 27th and G Street. Let's make this left-hand turn. There's an RV right here on my right-hand side that's also plugged up to power sources in the house.